Noon, arakomatha. Let's begin. All right. Harpagoimen, astuages dikain tautain epetheka. Metaphrasata parakalo. Hama. Astuages.
Exacted or placed upon to Harpagus this justice.
This justice, yes. Imposed is actually a pretty close translation of epetheka, right? Imposed. Curo de pera, bouillon, ekale tus autus ton magon, hoito en hupnion autoi taute ekrinon. Bouillon,
Counseling.
Curo pera,
About Cyrus.
ekale tus autus ton magon,
Ordered.
called
Tombs,
the very ones
Very
of the
ones.
Magi.
Magi.
Hoito in hupnion autoi taute ekrinon.
Interpreted the in sleep dream to him. This
The dream to him, taute.
in
At that time, or in this way, or in this matter, okay, it can be taken in a whole variety of different ways. Ekrinon. Tell me about ekrinon.
third person plural.
Third person plural, kalos. Tealo, what else? Third person plural, we got tense, voice, mood. Active, kalos. What's the tense? Aorist, kalos, kalos. Why is it aorist?
It's the alpha.
Because of the alpha. Very good. Ekrinon. These, remember these verbs that end in this liquid, okay, and these in this class of consonants don't take a sigma, because how would we add a sigma to a nu or a mu? Okay, it just doesn't work. So we keep that, we keep the consonant, but we still use the thematic vowel of the aorist. Okay, ekrinon. Krino, ekrina. Kalos. Afikomenus da eroto ho astuages tinahodoi ekrinon autoi tein opsen. Okay, kalos. Afikomenus,
Them arriving.
they having arrived, okay. Them having arrived, so this is accusative, direct object, right? Eroto ho astuages.
Ostrages asks them having arrived.
Tinahodoi ekrinon.
Whether they had interpreted to him the vision. Is that in the road?
By means of what?
By means of what road?
What road, yeah.
Oh.
It's exactly our idiom, right? By means of what way, right?
Yeah.
Did they interpret tein opsen, the vision, okay, from horo, opsomai, to him, for him, okay? So he asked them when they had arrived, Astuages asked them when they had arrived, in what way did they interpret for him the vision? Hoi de kata tauta ebon, they said, according to the same things, ta'auta, to the things, just like tus autus is the same, right? Ta'auta are the same things, the very things, right? Legontes, saying, hos baso eusai crane ton paida,
The child.
that it is crane,
Like fated, maybe? Because it was it's like
necessary.
Yeah.
It's
like
necessary, kalos, for the paida to baso eusai,
For the child.
for the child to rule as king, to be king. Kalos.
What is the mood of racing? Or crane?
crane. Let's look at the note, shall we?
Yeah.
There's lots of fun things to talk about. Crane. Esto crane sun alephontai to onoma cre kai to rema ain. What might that mean?
So it comes from the noun cray.
Into to crane, into this word, right? Sun alephontai. The noun cray,
And
verb ain, okay.
Something together.
Are good, are combined, right? Hotu tritu kai tu heniku in parataktikoi to ema, okay, which is what?
Which is of the third person.
Third person,
And
singular,
in the
imperfect,
Imperfect.
okay, in the imperfect, to ema,
of
of ema kalaos, aim. Idehuto anagnosma peri harpagu, to ton oikion pistotatu, okay?
See the reading.
See the reading.
Harpagus, the most trusted of the household.
Of the household. Al esoi philon tutu huto ginesthai. But if to you,
This desire.
Yeah.
this thing
Like comes to be. in this
comes to
way.
be, yeah. If this dear thing, if this thing that is so dear to you, to come to be, crede,
Is necessary.
it is necessary, toga emon huperes thy epitideos.
Necessary
For me.
for me to
Literally, my serving, okay, huperetes thy epitideos appropriately is cre necessary. Kaito boethema. Oh, look, there's no accent there. Keritu. So you're supposed to go there and to see that and then read about cre. So this is a combination of the verb to be and this word cre, right? Which we use kind of imperfectly to mean it is necessary, okay? And it comes from kraomai, from krao, okay? Which means to make use, or something that is useful, and then it comes to mean something that is necessary, okay? Something that is to be used, right? Saying that, ton paida crane, that it is necessary for the child to be king. E et esosa kai me apethana proteron. If
he's something, is that
Uh-huh.
referring to Haida?
this is hopais, yeah?
Yeah.
So what's the number in person? Third person singular, right? Third person singular. Okay. Tense. Aorist, very good. Okay, aorist. Mood.
Indicative.
Indicative, right? Because we've got a temporal augment. Okay, third person singular, aorist. Okay. Active. Middle. Passive. Active. Okay. And from what verb would we look up? So we've got efe, right? Okay. We've got a free verb.
Plus
It's a zeta, right?
Yes.
And this suggests what? We've got an omega there that suggests what?
It's been
Contracted.
That the verb ends in a vowel, right?
Yes.
Because in the aorist, before we add the tense indicator, the sigma, then we frequently lengthen a vowel, okay? So this we would look up. What vowel do you think this is representing? What vowel is lengthened to make that? Omicron or
Alpha.
alpha, okay? Za, okay? Epizao, okay. Za, does that ring any bells? Za? Related to this is the word Zoe. Who is named Zoe? Eve. It's the Greek name for Eve, is Zoe.
Oh.
What else is related to Zo?
Like
Zoo?
Yeah, like zoology.
Zoology, okay. So what does this sort of complex mean? What does it mean?
animals.
Life. Like
Life.
Yeah.
Life. So if he is still what?
Alive.
Alive, if he is still on, literally upon life, okay? If he is still living, right? If he has lived, we would say that. If he has lived, kai me apathena proteron,
And was not first.
Yeah.
before, right?
Okay.
Proteron, has not apathena, from apothnesco. Well, what would be the opposite of lived?
Died.
Died, okay. So if he has lived and it's not died before, okay. So it's still, so if the child has survived, if the child is still here,
Then he's like,
He-
it's necessary for
it's necessary for him to be the king, right? Kalas. Hoda amebatai autus toisda.
Then he
And he, amebatai,
Yeah, is that what you're
Yeah.
he responds.
oh yeah.
No, present tense, right? Amebatai. He responds autus,
To them
to them, toisda,
in the following
with the following things, right? Okay, with the following things. With these things, we would say with these things, okay? Understood, toista means logos, right? With these words, right? Toista. Este de hopais kai periesta.
the child is
Uh-huh.
and is around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And survives, right? Okay. Kai auton et agru diatomenon, hoi ectes comes paides et este santo basileia. So let's get the subject of this next part.
And the paides.
Paides, right? Very good. And the paides,
Este santo.
este santo, auton,
They made
basileia.
they made him king.
Yeah. So este santo is from what verb?
Este so.
Steso is the verb, is the form of what verb? Something steso, estesa. Tithema, theso, etheka, blank, steso, estesa. Didoma, doso, edoka. Tithima, theso. Okay. Didoma, doso, blank, steso.
A repeated.
What do you think? So look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's the beginning, it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would this be? No, what is it going to be? What do you think?
Okay.
Oh, it's
So, I feel like it is gonna be easier backwards. Blank. So, estes or stas?
how they said histema?
Histema, it's histema.
Oh gosh, that hurts. We got it. Histema is a weird one.
Okay, all right, but
But we got it.
tell me about that. How does that happen? What has happened?
The root is the te, or the stay.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's, right?
Stem.
The stem. So this stem is fe, right? This stem is, whoops, is do, right? This is going to be stay, sta, right? Okay? But what about this? How can we explain this?
It's one of those.
All the other ones have a consonant in front of them, right? What's happened?
Yeah, it has to do with like, yeah, the breathing.
Right, okay, so remember our definite articles, right? Okay, where we've got ho, a, to, right? And then tu, tes, tu. Why is that? Why are these rough breathings?
Because there's
Not a-
consonant.
Because we've lost the consonant, right? Okay, so what's the word for 6 in Greek?
Hex.
Hex. What is it in Latin?
Sex.
Okay. So what's gone away?
Sigma.
Sigma.
A sigma used to be there.
Aha. Sigma.
A sigma used to be there, so that's fallen away, and in place of it, we have compensation for that, we have a rough breathing.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you worked it out. You worked it out. You got it. Okay. Stay so. So what does that? And what does stay so mean? Or what does histema mean? I what?
Stand up.
I stand up. Okay. So what would that mean in this? Este santo alton basilea. What's that going to mean?
They set him up as king.
They stood him.
Whoops. Right. They stood him up. They
Yes.
established, okay, all right, okay, that's from the Roman. Okay, so they established him as king, right? Okay, they literally set him up, este santo. Okay, kalos. Now let's do this part. Well, here we go. The paides, hoi paides, ectes comes is what? The children?
From the village.
From the village, okay, excellent. Village, very good. Okay, so let's do that. Ep agru diatomenon. Okay, what kind of word is this?
Participle.
Participle. What does it agree with? What does it modify?
Alton.
Alton, very good, all right. So we've got a prepositional phrase here, and we've got this participle. him, doing something, ep agru. What do you suppose agros or agron could be? Ah, yes, from which agriculture comes, okay. Agron, okay. Agros, what does it mean? Okay, well, it's on something, he's doing something.
Maybe like a field.
A field, very good, okay, on a field. So what does that all mean?
Children set him up as
While he was doing something, ep agru.
Well, you plowed a field.
playing. Oh, he's a cattle herd farmer, so it might be herding or doing something along those lines.
Okay,
Sowing, perhaps.
that's right. So we have, okay, so this is very good, this is very important. So we have, think of these two things. So, N, oops, not Nick, sorry. N agrois, okay, N agrois, contrasted with N so N ole, right?
In the city.
Is okay. In the city, in agrois.
Oh, is it like living in the city or living in the like country fields area?
There you go, very good, okay. Country city, okay. Country literally is, in Greek, is in agrois, among the fields, okay. So in the field, so he's talking about he's living out away from the thing. There's astu, we could say also astu, where it is, you know, in the city, right? Okay, that's more of the built-up city, but in pole as opposed to in agrois, okay? In the countryside, we would say. So, and this is, you can look this up, means living, okay? Living in the country, okay? Living in the country. The children of the village established him as king, okay? Carlos, ara ekete erotimata? Hoda, panta.
Oh wait. Let's see it then.
Okay. He,
Having done
Yeah, having done.
everything.
okay.
That was commanded. Or wait, no,
That's like.
So look, we've got the poesas, okay, and etel eosa, okay. From teleo, right, which means what?
Finish.
Finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So look, we've got this right here, okay, serves as a direct object of both the participle poesas, having done, okay, we could even say having worked or having done. He accomplished panta. He accomplished everything. He completed everything, okay. Hossa per hoi alethi logoi basileis.
In this way.
So this is a little, it's a little clause, right? What's the subject of this clause? What's in the nominative case? What? Is that,
Logo?
what?
No.
Is that in the nominative case?
Wait.
You know what the nominative case of that is? It's what?
Oh yeah, it's
Logos.
Fine.
Okay, so what's in the nominative case? What's this?
It's a definite article.
It's definite article.
It's the third person, or, no. It's the nominative,
Nominative,
plural masculine.
plural masculine, okay, so there's nominative, so what else is nominative plural masculine?
Oh, so it is basileis?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so here, all right, so this is what I want. I mean, you are doing a fabulous job, but I want you to be confident in looking at that and say, well, what could it, there's nothing else it can be, right? Okay, because you know what aleithei, logoi is, okay? Logoi, dative case singular, aleithei is the adjective that goes with that. Trust your reflexes, okay? Basileis, okay? The word is in there. What else could it be? So hosa is related to, is this relative adjective or relative pronoun. Remember what hosos means?
Like as many as?
How much or how many, right? Okay, so hosa would be what? As many things as hoi basileis aleithei logoi. The kings understood, accomplish, and do. Aleithei logoi. Okay, we'll come back to this. Okay. We know what aletheis means, right? Aletheis means truth, right? Truthful, you know, true. Okay, true.
So,
As many things as the kings in true logos. Okay. All right, we'll come back to this. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Kaigar for Dorophorus. Spear bearers. Thurorus. Something,
Yes.
right? And Angelephorus.
the message.
The messengers, message carriers, right? Message carriers. Kaitaloipapanta. And all the rest. Diataxas. From diatasso.
Having ordered.
Having organized, having, you know, sort of determined, right? Tasso, which means to align, to set, okay? Having aligned, having set or assigned, right? Having assigned Dorophorus, who are spear carriers. Thurorus, we'll come back to that. Angelephorus and message carriers, and ta loipa, the rest, and all the rest. Having done that, he erka.
Began. Wait. Begins.
Okay, you're on the right track.
It's like
It does from arco, right? He was ruling, right? Okay, remember arco. Arco means I am first, okay? And we can say arkomai means I am first myself, so I could begin, right? But hoarkon is the person who is ruling, okay? So he was ruling, having accomplished, having made all of these assignments. So what would this aleithei logoi mean?
like true words.
In a true word, but what does logos mean?
Like
It can mean what? It can mean it can be a word, it can be a phrase, it can be a sentence, it can be a story, right? It can be A theory, a concept?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that? An idea, right? It can be all of those sorts of things. So what is he saying? He's saying that he did all of the things that kings, according to the true concept of a king, right? The true idea of a king does, right? He did all of these things. Okay, so let's figure out what this word is before we look it up in the lexicon. Okay?
I'm guessing it's a type of job.
What's that? It's a job.
Yeah, it's a type of job.
It's definitely a type of job, right? And it's made up, see, all of these other things, right, are made up of two things, right? Angelia, message, and phoros, from pharaoh, means a person who does that, right? This doru, spear, and a person who carries it, phoros, doru phoros, okay? So let's assume that this is made up of two parts too.
Okay.
And what would the parts be? Maybe Thur, right? Thur and Orus.
Like the watchman.
Okay, so Orus from Horao, right? Okay, and Thura, we've seen Thura. What is that? Thura is a part of a house, right?
The house watchers.
Well, it's not the house, but what's the Thura? What was the Thura?
The door.
The door, the door. So what's a
Kinda like a
Thurorus? They are what? The door watchers, okay? The door watchers, okay? Kalos. All right, good work, team. We will see you tomorrow.